Hello, chat. Got a cat on the desk already today. Hi, buddy. It's a... let's see. It's the gray and white one in that emoji. You muted me. No, Spencer, what are you doing? You're messing with the maps. Hi. Now you're gonna... okay. Check FPS. I think I'm gonna minimize something. Not that I really need to. Let's see. What do you think, Spencer? We'll minimize that. There we go. Yes, buddy. Mr. Kitty, do you want a treat? Since you're so cute. Since you're so cute. Here, come, Spencer. Not. Why don't you back up and we'll put them over there so you're not like right in the middle of everything, okay? Enjoy your little treaties, Mr. Mans. Alright, so I haven't been on Minecraft except for a little bit yesterday since the last stream. So it's been a minute. But what I did do yesterday was a little bit of road planning and kind of did a couple of building outlines to start with. For the little fishing village down there. Hi, Spencer. You keep moving the microphone on me, buddy. So yeah, we are going to continue with that today. If the kitty cat will let me. Hey, be careful with the jars. Thank you. Alright. But yeah, why don't we grab the orange and we'll use that for Spencer. Please don't. Move those out of the way. We'll use this for the animal pens that we need. Because we need 1, 2, 3 of them. With the new cold ones. The server also hasn't updated to the newest release, so 26.1 or whatever. 0.2 maybe? I know it's 26 something. So we don't have the tiny mobs. We don't have those updated yet. Yes, Mr. Spencer. You just want all the pets and cuddlies? Despite the fact that Mama is trying to work. You're so cute. Okay. We've got floofy gray hair all over the desk again, buddy. Alright. So, I don't know what any of these buildings right now that we have kind of marked out here. I know that I want them to be, you know, like shops and stuff. Maybe this is... I wouldn't say a church. I don't think a church is what these people vibe. Like, I don't think they vibe like they'd have a big old church. Excuse me, Mr. Spencer. It's not nice to bite people. He's so cute. Okay, For sure, though, I'm thinking an animal pen over here by the water, because I think that makes sense. I don't think I want it on this side. I was kind of thinking over here. So we'll have an indoor outdoor kind of area. Probably just have this come pet. No! No! We don't paw at people's faces. That's not nice. That's not nice. I know you just want my attention. And it's very cute that you want my attention, Mr. Mans. But I am trying to do stuff. And the way you're getting my attention isn't nice. Okay? And I think we'll just do this, so maybe this will be like a main area, and then we'll have a little bit of storage over here. Let's put the door here instead. And then back here, could be where the animals are. Can go during, like they can go outside and they can go inside maybe, since it's cold here. And then have like that maybe. Do we need the building to be bigger? You know what, let's come down here. I don't know why I got rid of that one line. It's the exterior wall. I could still keep this door here. And then there's gonna be probably gates here as well. Actually, let's just do them in the middle here. And then move that like that to where it's also in the middle. And I think I'm gonna push this over again. Okay, so we have a barn for probably the cows. And then we can put a butcher on the other side. Maybe the cows and the pigs, and then we can do a chicken coop. I was thinking on the other side, which I don't have any more orange, so maybe we can go get some red wool, since I know we have a lot of that. The primary thing I was going to use it for was outlining that stuff, so. Chicken coop shouldn't need too much stuff. But yeah, I think. Do you want to leave now, buddy? You want to leave? Okay. Hi, Shade. You want to come in? Okay. Maybe chicken coop over here. Oops. Oh, I'm thinking it's kind of going to be similar to that over there. So we're going to have somebody who takes care of the chickens. And then like a little outdoor bit for the chickens to kind of roam. Let's do that. Okay. Oops. Alright, so little chicken area, probably with little door and then a gate somewhere as well. Ooh. Don't quite have enough for that, do we? That's okay, we have stuff up there that we could grab. Okay, so that is that building. I feel like this will be like an indoor market with little stalls and stuff, so why don't we use the red to break that up as well. So we'll have like a hallway, maybe another door on this side, and then some stalls. Which for now we'll just do something like that maybe. What, Shade? Uh-huh. What? What? Uh-huh. Oops. And then the windows don't really matter. We'll do 2, I think. and grab the yellow. So we have enough room to maybe put another building there. Nice. Okay. So we've got our 2 animal pens, because we're going to put the cows and the pigs together. We need the butcher shop. Probably near it as well. Let's put in some wool here so we know that, hey, the road goes off that way to that building. Probably do a couple of houses here, maybe? Oh. Very badly put in a little house. Which we can adjust this road. A little bit. So there's a house, the road will come along and around, then around. This will need to be adjusted. The building kind of hangs off the side there. In fact, these 2 buildings could even just go against each other like that and share a wall. Okay. So we have an indoor market, outdoor market. If it's totally enclosed, then probably need a spot for like a fireplace, and right now this isn't wide enough for that, unless it's just right down the middle where you can step on it. Let's see. Maybe we'll do a couple. Like that. Fireplaces. To warm the place. Alright. So we have a central kind of town fountain with the road around. And we got a couple of shops that are about the same size. They're kind of larger. Which we could probably do maybe small front shop. And they'll have something in the back, like stairs and maybe a kitchen or something, and then an upstairs area as well for sleeping. And then this one's like this about the same size. It's a little smaller. So I think this one's probably just gonna have like a little staircase in the back here. And then the shop is here, and then they'll have their living space upstairs. I'm not sure how I want to break up any of this stuff, but I do feel like we need, I was gonna say a tavern. There should probably be a tavern. I was thinking it could be over there, but that feels weird to put it so far away from like town center. I mean, maybe the tavern's over here on this side, or it's one of these buildings. I feel like it should be over here. Oh. We'll do one more and then bring it out a little. Uh-oh. And then this one will just come back a little bit here. This is gonna be a big building. This is probably too big. We'll do that one. And then maybe a bigger door here, so there's a side entrance and then another one here. So we'll need, or maybe there won't be a side entrance. Because we do need an area for like the kitchen, and then maybe the inn is upstairs. If there's an inn, there's probably an inn. Oh my god. Sorry, there's a bit of lag today. You know what? Let's make... Well... And then... It'll be a spiral staircase with the door here, I guess. Although how we're getting to the bar, I don't know. Suppose it could be here to get to the bar. Okay. So we've got a few buildings. Wait, we were gonna put the butcher in over here. Keep forgetting things. Probably do that. Oh, sure, wall. If we bring it back just a little bit more, maybe? Because then we can have like the front shop. We'll see. Sorry, the dog barked and I had to laugh because it was cute. We could put a well out here. Like that, so that's a well. So that gives us something over here. Do you want to leave, baby Shade? Yeah? Okay. What? I'm kidnapped. I'll let you out. I'm not gonna scram. Oh, it's dark again. There's a hole in my terrain. Oop. And it looks like we might be able to harvest that soon. Okay, we also need to kind of plan out the docks, which are gonna be over here. Probably kind of maybe even go like all the way over here. For like littler boats. And then the bigger boats would be all the way out here. I'm just gonna do this every so often to be like, hey, dock's over here somehow. Because they're not gonna be like perfectly even like how these lines are suggesting, and it's not gonna be the whole thing covered in wood or whatever we use. And 2 and 2, which these will probably even be shorter. Yeah, I think maybe even having one come off this way. Cool. It'll probably come out a bit more, but docks. Alright, let's get some more wool since I've used it all. We're probably not going to be building this village like right away. We're definitely going to be doing more of the castle probably, but I just want to get this planned out and then do the animal pen so we can get the animals away. It's probably a little too long, but oops. Nice. Okay. So we've got docks. Let's maybe get a little side street going this way. To the docks here. So that way we can have another building back here. Another building or two. Maybe this is a shipwright. So it'll be one building. Probably even in line with that as well, like the butcher is, but not sharing a wall back here. And we'll even give it a little bit of space between, so maybe we can put maybe a little garden space as well and cover it so that way the they can have a little garden. They could probably have one out back along the river as well. We'll see once we actually get there. So shipwright over here. A small one. So for smaller vessels, we could have it here. Could even go... Well, it probably would go out further, wouldn't it? Because it would need to be in the water as well. So probably have something like that, maybe even just a door. And then a wall. Because this will be like their area back here. That'll then lead up to a partial second story, I think. We'll figure that out later. This is pretty good for now. Cool. Shipwright barn, butcher, a couple of houses, a market. Let's put in some more houses over here. I think we'll have a little alley here going back, because maybe there's a house right there. You know, we'll take that out. House will be here. Oops. It's getting dark again. It's looking cool. Even though it's just full outlines right now. Now that I've kind of flown around, this almost feels too small. But also, it's just supposed to be a little village. We need a lot more houses is what we need. Maybe have another alley going over here? Like that, actually. Oop, right there, actually, because having a 3 space instead of 2 space. Oops. Okay. So we need another building over here. Just because this is the main road, it'll probably be another shop that takes up like all of this space. You know what? Let's do this all on the same level like I've done everything else. And then attaching the floating corners because that makes sense to me. And as well as connect, so that's technically not floating. That's already connected. And those are connected. So just a little shop. Actually, let's put the door over here. And then the rest of this kind of goes downhill. So it'll be a little bit more difficult, I think, to try and put buildings in, but we'll see. Do think we need like a road along the docks. Probably have it like that for now. Okay, so that gives us some space to work with here. These are probably going to be 2 levels. Since they're kind of, you know, so tall. Let's actually change this. So that's 5. Okay. So this is gonna be probably the shop down here and then the house up here. Don't know what kind of shop, but yeah. Alright, now some more little houses. And then we'll have this little alley. Go like that. So there'll be another building here. Maybe not there. And then this will just have a little area behind it. Yeah, just a little alley. Let's move this again. Alright, so this one's about the same as that one over there. I mean, it's not the same, but it's like, it's got that diagonal side to it. But I'm not sure. I mean, maybe it could be two. Little buildings. Maybe there's shops, maybe they aren't. We'll see when we get there. Okay, so we've got like a quarter of this done. And we're almost out of green. Lime green. Ugh. So maybe we'll switch to the gray or start doing more red. This isn't quite ready to harvest yet. I mean, it's looking nice what little we've already done today. What we've already done today. It hasn't even been an hour, so that's nice. Because we've got houses, we've got shops, we've got all the things. A butcher. A little tavern, which I mean, what if we make this a tavern and inn instead? And then this is just a shop of some sort. And they have their private area in the back here. Or at least a way to get to their area in the back. Cool. Trying to think. So we probably want the building to be here. Ooh, not that close. Let's have a little space between these to maybe put some trees or something. Or another little garden that we could cover between these two buildings. And now it's the rest of this area. And then the upper area too, behind the chicken. Area, building, whatever. Then all this, we have a lot to do, and I'm like, I don't know. Is that enough? Is that enough planning for today? If we do something else, we have just a little bit over here, and then the bottom half will be done. Alright, let's get this little road in the front. And then it'll probably just teeter off into a building or something, maybe. That tree's there, but that's fine. I might even have this come out more. Can't forget to light these up, otherwise the paths will be quite dark and the mobs will spawn. Let's adjust these actually. There we go. And then because of how this is, I don't know how easily we'll get 2 buildings in here. Alright, little house. And then going from here, probably? I think we're gonna do a little garden area over here. Alright. Let's see. Maybe another shop? Since this is like right by the main area again. I could just make that straight. I keep leaving gaps like this. We could put a tree there. A little market stall or something, I don't know. Let's start here. Oh, you know what? Let's do it there. That didn't do what I wanted it to, but that's fine, I guess. Okay. So we've been doing that for an hour. Cool. What do we want to keep doing that, or do we want to do something else? I feel like we should switch up what we're doing for a bit. So let's put our stuff back. Sleep, get some rockets, and harvest the netherwort. Okay. I think we need to do some of that stuff. This one needs to be fixed. I don't... Cool. Don't think any of these are waxed, but I want them to age down some more. Probably all the way, and then we'll come back in and change it, because I want, you know, a mix of colors here, and then all the way at the top, probably not the furthest one, maybe that one. Yeah, maybe that stage, but because of that right there, it's gonna look a little weird. So we may have to switch that to something else. There are some stuff that we can wax up here, though. Okay. Those are fixed. You know, I thought we put a bunch of these wells in, but did we actually fill them with water? I know we marked them out. Okay, we did build them, but we didn't fill them with water, which is what I thought happened. Cool. I don't know how many there are, or where they are. I've forgotten. I know there aren't any in here, but this is just so nice and pretty. I had to see it again. Looks like we just got all kinds of cool plants everywhere. It's so nice. Alright, next well. Cool. Oh, right, we still have a couple of things on the wall to finish, like details, things. We got this to do. Got doors to put in, apparently. I mean, besides the roofs on the towers and stuff, I think we might be good. And these two wells have had water in them, and I think that's it. Okay, let's... Is it just regular black stone and stuff? Well... Oh right, I forgot we started to plan out rooms and stuff over here too for more staff. There's so much going on here. It's like, this is the stables. If I can get outside. The upper stables here. We need to put in the gates. And all of the doors. And the arrow slits along the wall. Why don't we start down there? Grab the stone cutter and some other stuff. So not those, regular polished, because we'll need stairs and things. Hello. Thank you for the follow. I'm doing good. Just been doing some fishing village planning over here. It's got like a dock and everything, so that's what we did for the first hour of stream. I was trying to figure out what to do next, which is gonna be some work on the wall over here for the castle. So, yeah. Because we need our arrow slits and stuff, kind of what we have here. I don't have that going all around the wall yet. Or even the towers, I don't think. Oh, this one does. Oop. At least here. Does this one have arrow slits? It does. Cool. It is a very fun game, and as far as not being good at it, I mean, it just takes, you know, a lot of time and practice and building and stuff. Because like I wasn't good at it either. I've just been doing a lot of building and everything. It does, it certainly does. Oh, right. It's okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, these are all just flat here. Yeah. think that needs to come down to like, yeah. No, I am American. I just watch a lot of I watch a lot of people who aren't American, so my accent doesn't always stay what it's supposed to be. No, it's fine. It like I understand why you would think I'm not American. It's just my accent happens to shift. It's yeah. I mean, we as human beings like to feel like we fit in. So our voices tend to shift and match a lot of the stuff that we watch and all of that. So it's a common it's normal. So I don't know if I want this one here, but I will put it here. Not that we really need a bunch of arrow slits unless they decide to climb up the mountain to try and attack this place. Whoever they are. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna need so many stairs. I don't really need to do this. This is this is detail work that we're not even really gonna notice. Well, primarily I do just stream Minecraft, but I play a bunch of other games, like, oh my gosh, the scroll wheel, sorry. What do I play? What do I have on my desk right now? I think it's, right, so the Tom Clancy's The Division games, both of them, 1 and 2, and then I have Star Wars Battlefront 2 and Wolfenstein. Do I play Rivals? No, I don't. I don't think I want to put that there. And then there's a building here, actually all along this side, so we're well protected there. Do we have, I guess we don't have arrow slits up here if there aren't any down there. Yeah, I just don't know if like that's the type of game I like. A pro. I mean, I have been playing it for quite a while, so I just, you know, hang out, play Minecraft. Oh, that's the torches. Let's see. Yeah, nice. Oh, there's a cat at my door. Hold on 1 second. Thanks. Off and on for it's been it's been a while. A year. I think in August was, so it'll be 2 years this August for like doing it kind of most of the time. That's not a very practical arrow slit, but we're gonna put one there anyway. Yeah. Yes, that would be why. I mean, I did do it for a little bit before. But it was only for a few months, and I only played Star Wars Battlefront 2 then. So, oh no. Because I think that when I first started streaming, it was 2021, I believe. And then I took a break. And then I got back into it. Yeah, I bought my VTuber. I'm not like supported by anybody. It's just me here. Oh, hi Spencer. You did Sorry, that was me being confused as to why he walked over in the microphone stand. What was that, Mr. Kitty? I don't know if I want to put any on this diagonal. I probably should. That would make it... I guess we'll step out here and look. Oh! That Enderman scared me. Yeah, I'm not putting arrow slits over here. We're not gonna worry about that. Also, my terrain is messed up because of the Enderman. Oh no. Oh my god, let's go with. Yes, Mr. Spencer. Mr. Kitty. Mr. Floofy Mans. Hi. Yeah, I got a rigged model, but for some reason my laptop can't run that type of program or whatever, so I stuck with the 2D. Oh, Spencer, you stepped on the spacebar. So like I have all the cool, you know, the cool rigged model and all that, but like I can't I can't use it. Which I didn't know that until after I had it. This cat is so cute and being very, very demanding for pets. There we go. Oh, right, the door. We didn't grab any doors. I was supposed to grab doors. Well, I mean, I already have it. It's just the program can't run. Like, it can't. I think it's just the version of my laptop or something, or the type of laptop. It just the programming or something. I don't know what it is. It doesn't work. Like, I can't run, I think it's VTube Studio or something. It's like the actual, you know, thing to have it move or something. I'm not sure. I just know it doesn't. doesn't work. Cause like the artist sent me all this stuff and was like, here's how to put it together and blah blah blah. And I was like, yeah, I tried that. It ain't working on my end. It's not your fault. Where are the dolls? The dolls. Spencer, you are being very aggressive with your face rubbing on the microphone, mister. Hi. Alright, I think the door goes like no. That is not nice. Again, I'm not really, like, I'm not in need of any art and stuff right now, so no. I'm not interested in looking at your art. It's probably really good, but I'm not interested. Oh, we've run out again. I'm just gonna make all of these. Oh no. I've got so much cracked bricks. Which is what I tried to use most of the wall for, so guess it's fine. Door. Door. Okay. I stopped looking at the towers. Did I go up the ladder in this one? I did not. Why is that open? Okay. And that's connected to the wall, so we can't put one there either. Another door. Ooh, like that. Nice. Well, I'll definitely have to add some details and stuff in these towers. Probably. There aren't any trapdoors. Okay. We at the very least need trapdoors on the top. Now, I'm not gonna put a door here, I don't think. We can make that like that. And this goes into the guard area, so we're gonna have it like that. But we do need the trapdoors because if there aren't any on top, it's gonna be weird. Do you want to leave, Mr. Kitty? Yeah? Okay. And it looks like we don't have any dark oak trapdoors, so we need all of our dark oak. Because we also need more doors, I think. In fact, let's bring our crafting table just in case we need it again to make more. Right. I should have grabbed some more blackstone. I didn't think about it. I was like, we need the trapdoors, and then that was all I thought about. Okay. Luckily, we have all of this blackstone right here. Oh no. All right. Can we put one here? We can. Lovely. Now we got to put in those trapdoors. At the very least at the top. Oh, that's another thing. We don't have the wood marking out our towers either. Back to the storage we go. Sorry, the roofs on our towers. We need that too. Ooh. Oh no. Okay, yep, we're gonna have to move that ladder. Yeah, because that's in the way completely. Okay. I mean, I guess we could put it here since... Wait, no, is that the door? That's the door, isn't it? That's the door. Okay. Crap. You know, we could move it here and then that'll be fine. Because we need... those to be in the corners like that. And a door here. Oh, here. Oh no, not like that. Oh, like that at all. Why do you want to... Okay. That isn't gonna work. There we go. We'll just remove that. I think we're gonna have another door here. Alright, and this is a small tower. So we don't need to go up. Input wood. But we do need to put trapdoor. Raven emotes. So cute. Oh, that's a little weird. Can you be gotten rid of? Yes. Hey, the wall. How'd you get in the wall? Did you spawn in the wall? Days. She may not have spawned in the wall, but I don't hear any friends. So. The diagonal's hard. For arrow slits, I feel like. Oh. I mean, we can still do it, so I guess it's fine. Oh, well, not there. Okay. We'll have him here then, and then that'll be it. Cool. Unfortunate. Alright. Trapdoor up there. I think these are all gonna be like that. Yeah. So this part of the wall is just useless. Not useless, but like no arrow slits or anything unless they're like way up here. So yeah, kind of. I think. Yeah, even this tower down here. No arrow slits. Alright. Look, we are gonna have to move that one as well. Yay. Cool. Luckily we can put it on this wall, so that's fine. Whoops. And now for the... Oh my god, the freaking scroll wheel. Cool. And we need to put the door for these, which because of that, I think we can just maybe... Nope. No. No, no. Is that weird? Doing it like that when we could do it. No, okay. And then this one, I won't have it on the inside because this is just an iron bar. So we can go like that. So this should be able to have arrow slits. And since this is the outer wall, we definitely want to have that. I don't know about the other one. So like this is the main wall, I guess. It's like this is the outer part. And then that's that part. Help arrow slits on both things are probably good. But for right now, we'll start here. Whoa. Oh goodness. The backup zombies. Ah! They've breached the wall. There we go. And now we need them all the towers. You know what? No. I was thinking about putting in a door. But that is not necessary. Not at all. Alright, now we need to go to the top of this one and change where the ladder is, because again it's wrong. It's wrong on like every single one of these things. Swear. Alright, what if we... What if we put it over here? Okay. Door time again. Oh no, I don't want that. I want the doors. And then the air slits. Keep wanting to walk on the upper part of the wall, and that's not what we need to do right now. Oh, dear Lord. Oh. Jesus. I was not expecting to just break a couple of blocks and boom, there's a freaking creeper right there. Creeper toes. Oh no. Oh. It was fine. It was fine. But oh jeez. That one's actually in a correct spot. You know what? Let's put a little door here. We don't need a door here, but I feel like we should have a door just so we can get to the wall. We won't put a little path in because it's not important. It's just, you know, for the guards to just get in and out of the wall. Nope, that's correct. Oh no, that's regular. Cracked. Cracked. Where did we get those? Where did those from? All right. Oh, I know what they're from. They're from me moving them for the doors. So for instance, we're gonna move this one. So that way we can have two doors. We just don't have the doors. But we do have a crafting table and dark oak. So we will certainly make the doors. Alright. So we've got just a little bit of this wall. So until we get to that one, and then we get to part in the middle, and then we do the rest of it. Although we will have almost been doing this part for an hour, so we may want to switch it up a little bit. Okay. Now for the tower. The little tower. And doors and trapdoors. Nice. The diagonals again. Okay. How did I do this on the other side? Was it just like that? There's so much cracked. Alright, back down this way. To the gate. Right, I forgot that this doesn't actually go up any. It's just a wall with the door through it. That's a little weird, but we'll put one there anyway. Actually, no, we will not. Of course those fell down there. I think that's all of them, right? No. Now that should be it. Oops. Oh my god, I just keep hitting the wrong buttons. All right. You in a good spot? Yes, you are, in fact, in a good spot. Cool. And we've blummin' out again. Alright then, I guess we will put in these doors and then go and get some more. And there isn't going to be one there. Miraculously, there can be one there. There may not need to be one there, but we're gonna put one there anyway. Alright, wood. Nice. Ow. Alright, so we don't have too much left to go on this, so I think we're gonna grab the stuff that we need. and then finish it before we go to do anything else. Because we're here about, we have just over to there. So like I said, not too much more left. Not sure. I was gonna say how these diagonals are gonna work. I say that's probably fine. We need to open that. And we actually forgot to open this up too. Nice. In fact, this may need to go up. Oh, nope, can't put anything there. Well, there. Cool. We know that now. Oh, this doesn't... This doesn't have a second floor. It's all the way up here. Okay then. Alright, so once we're done with the wall, we can go do more of the village. Planning. We got quite a bit of it done earlier, so we can finish that. Or not necessarily finish, but get more of it done. And can't put anything there. Cool. Nope. We want the logs, not the shulker box of logs. Alright, I believe that's the last big tower. Yeah, because it's a little tower and then the one on the end. Nice. Alright, how do we want to do this? Like that is probably good. Let's shift it like that. Nice, okay. Now we need to get the rest of these. And then I think we'll be done. We got the door on here, right? Yep. Oh, right, we need to. Oh. Keep forgetting all the things. I was gonna go and just walk across the walkway here, but we need to go down and do the rest of these. And this one's already in here, so cool. Okay. That should be the wall without its roofs and with arrow slits on the outside and not on the inside. And this is what we have for the village so far. We've got the bottom parts, and then we'll need to work on this part. Sorry, the water side, which is actually the northern part, and then that is the southern part. Ooh, let's put our stuff away. Doors. Trapdoors. And wood. Got planks too. Okay, so I actually did not need to make all that room. I was like, let's move all this stuff so I can grab all the maps, but I forgot that I could just do some right there. Can't completely see them all, but that's okay. They're not like lit up or anything, they're just outlines, but at least now we have the map updated. Okay. No, I don't have any of these things labeled either, so we just have to remember when we get there what they are. So we need all of this and all of this. And then something for our nether portal. I'm not sure what to do for that. Is this ready to be harvested? It looks like it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move all of those in there. And grab that for the road bits, because we are gonna probably have a little bit more roads. Okay. Thinking, even though these people don't feel very religious to me, I think we need maybe a little shrine somewhere. I don't think I want to have it in the square though. I mean, maybe we could make the nether portal a shrine. But we'd have to like make it make sense, and I don't know how to do that. So right now we're gonna ignore that. Guess we'll start over here. Maybe we'll have a tower of some sort right here by the water. Kind of, I know it's kind of nestled back in the trees. It's not, you know, a lighthouse tower. It's just gonna be a tower, I think, of some sort. I feel like a tower. Don't know why. Very weird shaped tower, but it is what it is. I mean, not weird, but like for a tower. I mean, maybe it's a guard tower. Right on the edge of the village or something. It's even. Which is probably fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna do that. Okay. And then another building. Probably going back to here. And then they can have maybe a little walled garden area, fenced garden area maybe. Like that. Oh no, that doesn't need to be that. You know, let's bump this out one more. Nice. And then a small building here. And let's fill this back in over here. Like that. Cool. Probably even just do... Nope, can't fill it in all the way. Okay, let's adjust our wool line. Oh! Well, hello, sir. Just popped right in front of me. Don't really have anything I want. I don't even have anything to buy stuff from you anyway. Okay. I think we can have like a little alleyway kind of coming over here. This is like a main road. Right now it's 5 wide. It doesn't really need to be that big. This is only going to be 3 wide, so... The house. This feels like it could be like a bigger building or something. Don't know what it is, but it'll be bigger. We'll put another building, probably set it back a little. And a door. Just have a teeny tiny building here with probably just a little alley. Oh my god, look at all those creepers. Oh, let's change these again. Never mind. Never mind. I said look at them all and then they actually started to come over. Oh jeez. Alright, well quickly we're gonna just go into the nether, unload that area. And then reload it again. Hopefully there aren't any mobs now. Yep, except for the wandering trader, which is fine. Cool. All right, so we've got a few more buildings in here. Let's put another one next to this, but have it kind of bump out, so we're shifting the road to here now. So there'll be, you know, a building like that. And it'll probably have its door here or something. I might make this one like a bigger building. Oh, let's flip that. Okay, so now that we have this, one end, we can do another alleyway. Coming through. I don't know how far we want to do it right now. Maybe it'll just go back a little bit with buildings up here. Or something. Don't know. Maybe we'll have a gap here for some plants. Nice. Okay. I'm not sure how to do, because like this entire thing is a diagonal. And I don't know if I want every building to be on a diagonal in the front. Because like right now only a section of this is. So like this building would probably go back like this. With the road kind of coming in over here, so we'd want to step this one back. If they aren't connected. And like if these buildings are connected, how do I want them? Blah blah blah, I don't know. I may change that. But for now it's fine. There's a little building connected to that one. Maybe there's a tree right there. I don't know. Guess we could have the alley just come right out here like that. Which means we probably want this building. We think we're gonna have a little bit of room between those. Oops. This feels like a really big building. Maybe it just comes to here. That's the same. Okay. That's fine. Now let's do this one. And then I think leaving a bit of room along here. Oops. Alright, let's raise all that up a bit. And then I'm gonna call it the end of stream because it's time to end stream. But we're gonna do this building really fast. Alright, what does that look like? Almost done. Almost done, but like I said, it's time for the stream to end. Because we've run out of time for today. There are the ferns. I was like, where am I putting those? These are somewhere too. Oh, I thought I had torches in there. I guess not. Quickly sleep, update the map, and then we're gonna end stream. Alright, that looks like everything. Oh, that was a big lag spike. Nice. I didn't mean to screenshot. So, we've done quite a bit of planning for the town. We only have a little bit left, which would be over here, and then putting in a little alley or something back here so we can have some more buildings or something. We'll see. I may not put a little street there because I wasn't going to put one around here. We'll see how we feel about it. We may need something over here. But also, I think it... Wait, no, the shipwright's there. No, the shipwright's there, so we will just have some farming and stuff for the pigs and cows there. So, yeah, we've got that done. We also did some stuff on the wall, getting that all detailed up. So, yeah. That is gonna be it for today's stream. Let's see if there is anybody to raid. Tanisha, so I don't think I'm gonna do that. I can't access Streamlabs because it's behind Opera. Here we go. Alright, like I said, that is going to be it for today's stream, everybody. I will be streaming again tomorrow. But yeah. Bye!